Lurch, you got some, you're just running hard in the law-abiding biker store.
I'm getting my steps in.
That's what she said, running hard. You got some stuff you want to talk about that's, we are just building the store out faster than we can literally announce things to y'all. Yeah, so these are a few things, or just one or two. You can grab the other ones in the next step, whatever you want to do.
I'll do as much
whatever's,
as I want.
Whatever's most
start
important.
Cut me off.
I'll just mute you.
I find that hard to believe that you would do that.
Yeah, I would.
Well, we've got, if you, by the time this is out, this might be old news, but we've done some videos on some linkages, shift linkages. Those things, it's not a matter of if it'll break, it's when they'll break. And we're currently out of Chrome. Sorry, you guys. Appreciate the support, but we bought all the linkages we can get from our distributor, and all the Chrome's gone, but they're still black.
I bet black looks good on a Chrome bike.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And then and all the black bikes too.
Yeah.
So they come with aluminum looking linkage. So I think that's why a lot of people get the Chrome, even if they've got black bikes. But don't sleep on the black and Chrome combo, because that looks really good on those black bikes, and it really looks good with the fins on the motor. You know, I think it really complements each other really well.
And black bikes matter, so you really
black bikes
should
do matter.
Take good care of them.
And then the extended brake pedals, we've got a few in stock. And as soon as they come in, hopefully by the time this podcast's out, we're recording this beginning of April. We're hoping in the middle of May, those things will be back in stock. We'll see. Just keep checking the store. When we got them, we'll have them in the store. But the new stuff, this is exciting. So we're always trying to build out the store and bring more to you guys. Saddleman seats. We're going to become a Saddleman seats dealer. You've in the past used the Harley hammock, which you love. Mm-hmm. But there are some things that we like to buy that are Harley, like the heated grips, but there's other stuff we'd prefer aftermarket. So
mostly aftermarket. There's just a few select things, like heated grips is one OEM. Other than that, I like aftermarket.
Yeah, and for a long time, a good heated seat, it was kind of hard for you to find something in that.
Really was.
Right. So Saddleman's got the road sofa out that's got heated seat and a backrest, built-in backrest. So we're going to get you one of those. And but we're also,
it looks tight too.
They are good looking seats.
We were looking at it the other day. It comes with like black stitching. You can get silver stitching, and you can. It says, what does it say on the back?
It's got an S.
It's got an S. So it looks tight, and it's got nice big. This is for the 24s.
Yeah,
and nice big back support. It's a tight looking seat. It doesn't. The Harley hammock. The one thing about the Harley hammock is I love that seat. Ugly as sin.
Yeah,
but I don't care.
Ugly.
Yeah. I don't care. But this, I can get the best of both worlds. It not only looks great, but it will function probably just as well as the Harley heated hammock. I admit it's ugly.
Function and form.
Right. Yeah. But this old guy, don't care. You lose your coolness after a while when you're touring, 5,000 miles cross country.
So
don't give a shit how I look. Yeah. All right.
So the Saddleman seats have a proprietary gel in them too, so it should be really comfortable. And you throw your butt buffer on top of that.
Dude.
You're going to be golden.
They do a cooled seat too, don't they? Which I don't understand.
I think there are, and I think Harley is designing one when they come out with their new heated. I heard from engineers that it will be cooled.
Keep your
I don't
balls
understand
cold.
that.
Well,
I got a little bit.
I've got heated and cooled seats in my truck, and I'll tell you, on a hot day, it feels nice.
It does. I'm not going to lie to you, but I don't know how that functions on a bike.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it with the air going around. How much you're going to feel it. And remember, a car is actually using the air conditioned unit, and it actually will. I've froze a left nut before, stuck to the seat. It froze right to my seat, and I tried to get out and it just stretched my whole sack.
I had a little too much information there.
I had bought my truck in April, and it has settings to automatically turn on the heated seats or the air conditioned seats, and I had forgot that. So when it got warm that first year, I'm driving my truck, and I've got this feeling like
a tingle.
Did I wet myself? This feels weird. And then I realized it was the cooled seat. But
I will be curious to see how that is on a motorcycle, because what are they drawing from to cool that seat? Like, you know what I mean? Heat's easy. Yeah. You got power elements, but how do you AC unit truck? My truck has it cool. I don't know how you.
I don't know.
Yeah, so
I'll Google that while we get into the podcast.
Is that seat we're getting, is it cooled too, or just heated?
It's a heated seat.
Do they make a cooled one?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not yet.
No.
Okay. All right, moving on.
It seems like a gimmicky thing anyway.
Quickly, didn't I?
We get distracted very easily. It just takes one quick topic.
It does. No, I love it. It's biker talk.
And a couple of new things to come to the store too is Fat Bagger's Easy Clutch Adjuster. If you've got the newer bikes, newer clutch cable bikes, they've got this gimmicky plastic adjuster that's
manual
spring-loaded.
auto
Yeah,
adjuster.
that's right. You call it manual auto, which I love because you have to manually auto adjust it. But
It just doesn't make sense.
it's got a clip that you pull, and then it adds tension based on a spring that is
predetermined spring.
Yeah, so you can't really adjust where your clutch is going to engage at for the most part with that. So what this does is it allows you to do that. You can get in there and fine tune it, and you can move that clutch forward and back a little bit. More like the older clutches that Harley had, the older clutch cables. They're much more adjustable.
It gives you full adjustment and a really easy do it with your fingers, and you can fine tune exactly where you want your lever.
And where you want the plastic too, and it's metal, so you got a much more robust piece that's in there.
Totally. We're doing a full video on it, guys, and if it's a must, in my opinion. If you have a clutch, one of the 21 or newer that is coming with a clutch cable now, absolutely, you got to get rid of that plastic little thing and get this, and you'll get full adjustment. You can add, like I do, just an 1/8 to 1/4 play in that clutch handle, get that gray area coming off the grip where you want it. Not a fan of cable clutches at all. Not happy they went back to them, but since they did, this is best case scenario, and it's a really affordable fix. And we're going to give the video's already ready to go. I'll be popping it the next week,
and they're in the store right now.
Yeah, they're in the store already. So you might get first dibs because this podcast will probably maybe come out just before, but at any rate, that's why you should be subscribed to the YouTube channel with notifications too, because we're going to drop it and we're going to sell the crap out of them. We already absolutely bought Drag Specialties out of them. We bought every last one they had because we know we're going to move them. Yeah. They're that important to get on your bike. With that said, not a fan at all, but it makes the best out of a cable clutch. Like I say, it's affordable, but this 24, we're actually going to do a full conversion to hydraulic. We did that on our 23 police bikes. It's just a hydraulic, I've talked about it in the past. It's just a way more robust system. It needs no internal or external adjustments for the life of the clutch. It's consistent. You can jump on 5 different bikes and they're all going to feel the same. And with that said, so we're going to convert it. I'm in talks with engineers directly at Harley because the 24 control clusters are different. And so I'm going to get a complete list of parts. Plus, we're going to be selling in the store. We've done a video on it before, the AIM Light Force slave cylinder, where they've already made a kit. And is that available? Is it a listing in our store yet?
Not yet.
It will be soon, where they've actually made a different handle to work with the controls, so you don't have to change anything. So with that said, we'll move right into, so we're going to get the hydraulic clutch, and then everybody's going to complain that you don't have any adjustment on your clutch handle now, because those guys, that's what their claim to fame is on the cable clutch. You get the handle right where you want. Well, so can I. And we're just going to do it with a PSR. Very simple. They're in the store, adjustable levers for hydraulic. And you can simply, adjust it. It's got a little turn knob and you can adjust it. I use it on my police bike. It's what I've used for years with hydraulic systems. And I don't need a cable clutch for that. I can get it right where I want it. And it's an easier pull and it's consistent. Now, we also make the PSRs, which even if I was going to stay, I'm going to have to stay for a while till we get the parts list. I'm going to have to stay with the cable clutch system. But while I have it, number one, I have the Fatbaggers Easy Clutch Adjuster. That's nice. And then I'm also going to put PSR. We just ordered them, adjustable levers on both brake and clutch side. They're very, very nice, fully adjustable, and they come in different colors. And I'm going to they got some red, a red knob, and some red accents in them that'll kind of match my bike. So yeah, I'll be fully decked out with PSR adjustable levers, and then I'll get the hydraulic versions once we convert this bike. That video, the conversion video, of course, will be coming out on the YouTube channel. In fact, Brad, our longtime certified Harley tech can't even get a parts list. He's waiting for me. He is. We're in close contact. He called me last night. I said, I'm working on it with engineers because he's had a plethora.
Well, he's probably done, with him doing your fleet, he's probably done more than most Harley techs have done.
Yes. And he's had a lot of customers come in and they all want to convert to hydraulic. And he's like, I don't know how right now. And I don't know what parts, but he wants, so once I get the parts list, of course, we'll do a video and I'll release all that information to you all. And so if you want to, or like I say, we're also, the only reason, we can just go down rabbit holes. We may not do the other thing. The only reason we're going to do full episodes on all this stuff, but I would absolutely right now go with the AIM. No problem.
Right.
It's so awesome. The only reason I'm not is I am still a full-time police motor officer, and I have to jump back and forth between bikes, and I don't want a different pole. I want the same pole on my personal bike as I have on my police bike. It's a thing. Once I retire, I don't care. I'll put the AIM right on because it's it's so awesome. It's so easy to pull. But we'll have that option too in the store for you, but video's coming.
Yeah,
right?
I need to get a hold of AIM because the reason we haven't put them in yet is I need to verify the fitment on the 24s because what they say in their listing is it fits select 24 models. So I need to know what does that mean. But if you've got the
I think what they mean by that, just FYI, is right now with 24s, we do have select models with the new controls, but we still have the ultras and everything with the old. So that would be a 24. But you're right. It could be the opposite. It could be select. It could be the ones with the old controls. We just don't know what they mean by which select. Yeah.
I need a little more information
Road
before
Glide,
we
Street
add
Glide
it.
are the only two with the new control.
Correct.
Right? Everything else still has the old control.
So it may not fit the new Street Glide and Road Glide. So I just
we got to do some research.
Got to do a little research on it.
This stuff's complicated. All this 24. Some models have the new, some don't. If we're converting, we were actually looking. We're going to convert. You got to look. What were we doing?
We got to convert to the older. So we're looking
like our police bikes. We were buying something for it. We have to convert to the 20.
20
because we basically took 20 parts and converted them to hydraulic. So there is nothing for my clutch handle, the PSR.
Yeah.
There's nothing for 24. But I'm like, that's because you have to look at 2020 parts, Lurch, because that's a 2020 clutch hydraulic. Once you start doing these conversions, you got to change things.
Yeah. And AIM says that AIM says that they made an adjustment to the handle. So I just got to verify before I put it in the store. I don't want to have a listing, people order stuff and then it doesn't work for them.
You know if it's in there in the store that we've confirmed and Lurch has done his diligence and that it will fit your whatever 24 Street or Road Glide. So
Lurch, you could buy a new bike and then do the conversion.
No,
that's one way you could.
Perfect, Brad.
We need that.
Perfect, Brad.
If the company wants to buy me a new bike, I'll buy one this year. Otherwise, I got to wait till next year. Mm-hmm. Besides, this is how it works around here. Ryan bought a 2014 and I had a 2008 at the time, Street Glide. And I got off of my bike, got onto his and went, oh shit, this is a lot better. I mean, this feels, at the time, that 08 to that 14, it felt like I got on a crotch rocket. It was that tight of a bike and so much, it just handles so much better.
You got to get on this one, dude.
This is why I won't sit on
Lurch needs it.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to sit on it.
Go ride it after the podcast. Just ride it around the block, Brad. Just ride it around the block.
I am going to ride this one and I'm going to probably want a new one, but I'm going to wait. It's just,
I know I will.
It's how it works for us. And in 10 years,
we could use it because we just did a install video on a stage 2 audio system, and we don't have any shark nose. We need to show that portion of it. But
buy me one.
He won't get one.
Buy me one.
Won't get one.
You buy me one, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho,
it'll be interesting to see how clean the shark nose is underneath. You get the Street
inside the fairing,
so clean inside the fairing. It'll be interesting because that Road Glide's kind of a hot mess in there.
Yeah,
absolutely. What?
I'm just waiting for you. Move on.
Do what?
Well, you're going through your store stuff.
Yeah, we've already done it all.
So then you would say, "I'm done."
Hey, I'm done. You can start the podcast.
Jeez Louise, dude.
I thought that you could just figure it out based on.
No. We've kind of been going back and forth between PSR and clutch levers and seats.
So here's
AIM,
insides of fairings and AIM, and
so here and looking at AIM, I'm on their website and I put in 2024 Street Glide and they show no results that fit that bike.
Okay,
so when they say select models, I think they mean the Ultra, the Road Glide Limited. Yeah, probably,
and hopefully they're obviously all this stuff's going to get figured out. But that is one thing with the 24 bikes right now with the road and street is parts aftermarket are slim and it's confusing, and even companies have shit listed wrong.
Yeah.
I even saw a particular website listing fuel pack 4s from Vance and Hines that would fit 24 incorrect. It will fit.
Technically
select
it'll fit.
models.
It just won't
You
work.
can buy it. You can install it. You just can't do anything with it.
Right. I did it. I tested it, and it will not tune your bike.
Not on the new Road Glide.
Not on the new Road and Street Glide with the new IFCU. It's got all different computers and stuff. So yeah. Alrighty. With that said, I think we should probably do a podcast.
Let's do that.
What do you think about that, Brad?
I think it's probably a fantastic
wise idea. Welcome back, you freaking bikeaholics. This is the podcast for the motorcycle majority, the Big MM, also known as the
99%.
That's right. Large and in charge of the motorcycle scene. By being here, by listening, you're part of what we call the hashtag
Biker Revolution.
I have one
stereo.
question. I like it. I had it in both ears. We do have one question before we get started. What are you waiting for, bikeaholics?
Mount up and let us take you on another wild-ass ride.
There you go. Ryan Urlacher here, your host of the Law Abiding Biker Podcast, and your
high-tech redneck.
There you go. We got patron member Brad Johnston in the house today with us, and he rode up from Oregon and this morning, and so we appreciate you being up here.
Thank you.
Longtime patron member, and y'all know him. He's been on podcasts before. He organized a West Coast patron meetup, and that is the main topic today. Is he is going to do another one, and I don't know shit about it. So that's what we're here for. Literally, I've been so busy.
We'll see if we can fix that.
Or you're going to fix it, and you're going to fix it for the community. So we got a lot going on this year. We're also going to follow up on all the other meetups that are going on, because stuff's coming up really, really quick, like here, guys, for these all these meetups and riding season, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't even know the dates. We're going to get to it to see if I can even make it to this particular meetup. Now, we love, our sponsors, Butt Buffer, Sero, longtime sponsors, guys, and we carry all the Butt Buffer stuff, in the Law Abiding Biker store. And even with my new bike, absolutely, it was a tough install. One of the mods that I did, Brad, to my bike, it took a couple beers, and I took my Butt Buffer off my 14 and I positioned it just so on my 24.
You must really be positioning it very finely.
Full install video.
Yes.
I filmed the entire thing. So that's coming to the YouTube channel. We'll see how that does. That would be funny just to do a video like that, dude. And don't tell anybody.
A
just
10-minute install.
Yeah, on a butt buffer, how to properly install a butt buffer, and just.
I can see the comments right now.
Oh, God.
Too much talking. Get to the install.
Why's your hat on backwards?
Yeah. It's been a while since we got that.
I got a couple of those in our last videos. I love it when guys say that, because that's how I'm good. And I actually was going to turn it around, and I refuse to now, because every time I get a comment, because that's the only comment, is I laugh, and I'm like, I'm purposely doing it to irritate those few people, and I'm going to continue to do it.
I don't know if
funny.
Is it a West Coast thing versus East Coast thing? I don't know. I wear my hat backwards quite a bit.
Yeah, I do it both ways. Like today, I was wearing it.
Just depends.
The videos, now I refuse. I'm wearing it backwards because I love the comments.
I ran into you at Laguna last summer, and you had it on forward.
Yes.
And I
didn't recognize him.
I wasn't sure what to say.
I think I was keeping the sun out of my face with the bill, because I was getting
a little
burned.
warm, a little burny.
I was getting burned. That was necessity.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And of course, all our Sero 3D products, guys, all in the Law Abiding Biker store, and just building that store out like crazy right now, as you heard up front there. So we love those sponsors up front, but these folks are also a reason we're coming to you strong after 11 years. They're some of our newest patron members that we would like to give a shout out to. Brad, you want to do that?
Cecil Rice of Oxford, Michigan. Moses Yuntalan of just over the hill, Vancouver, Washington. And Scott Botello of Springfield, Vermont. Sorry, Moses and Scott, if I didn't do you well.
You know who you are. lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. It's very simple, guys. If you're new to being a patron member, basically you just pledge a certain amount per piece of content that we release, whether that's videos or podcasts. And the nice thing is you can put a monthly cap so you don't go over your budget. And you get a lot of benefits for signing up, such as t-shirts and stickers, access to the private Facebook group, which is a troll-free zone, nothing but bikers helping bikers. In fact, it's part of what we're going to talk about today, and how this West Coast ride meetup and event is being organized, and a lot of things happening in that Facebook group. You get access to podcasts like this early, a lot of times months before everybody else hears them. They're just uploaded in the back of your account. You also get access to our live video broadcasts and chat, premium videos upon request, and of course, access to all the ride, meetup, and events. Just a lot going on. Oh, don't forget about your store discount code too. When you sign up, you'll get a discount code to anything you purchase in the Law Abiding Biker store. You will get a discount. So there you go. A lot going on, a lot of reasons to get signed up. And we look forward to seeing you in the private Facebook group, and of course, by doing so. And by being signed up, you get access to these meetups, which is really cool. We'd like to get to know you better. All right. So before we get started on that, guys, we'll talk just briefly about this. And this is, so I bought a new 24. Most of you know by now, it's on the YouTube channel. That video's got like 120,000 views. I didn't know it was going to blow up that much.
No, that's crazy.
It is. I expect to get a lot of views, but not that much. It's interesting. And a lot of people that aren't even subscribers to the channel, just it's getting, that whatever reason the Google beasts have been recommending that video. So with my purchase, I'm looking here. I got this envelope in the mail, and I know you guys can't see it, but basically it says HOG, Harley Owners Group. Now, I'm just opening this up really. I haven't been through it a lot, and I know Brad can probably chime in on this too. He may know more about it than me, but I want to go through. I'm not a HOG member. I never have been.
Well, you have been.
Well, I have been when I bought a bike, and now apparently I am again. And I'm not against HOG at all. I think it's a great deal. I am just too busy. I run lab. I work a full-time job. I'm in a motorcycle club. I don't pay attention to anything HOG. So I think it would be, number one, beneficial for me to go through this, to educate myself, because it seems there's a lot more stuff going on than I thought. And anyways, so in this comes a letter, and we're going to break it down and talk about it a little bit. There's a HOG gold pin here that they gave me. I'm not sure it's real gold.
You get a new one every year?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Are you a HOG member? Do you participate? Are you up on it?
I think I'm still a HOG member. I like you, became a HOG member in 2016 when I bought my Fat Boy. They renewed it in 2017 when I bought my Road Glide, and I've kept it up. I'm not sure why.
You just pay a yearly fee? Is that?
It is a yearly fee.
How much do you know?
It's not bad.
$59 a year.
Is it 50?
Mm-hmm. $59 a year.
That's amazing. The price has gone up while the benefits have gone down.
They have, huh?
But you used to get a nice printed map book every year.
Oh,
that was nice because I carry physical maps in my tour pack still because I don't trust GPS all the time. Don't always have my Google Maps available to me, and I like to lay things out.
Mm-hmm. No, some guys do.
And so I enjoyed that. That's gone. Towing assistance. Actually, it was nice. I've got AAA too for our RV and the bike. And 2 years ago, when I broke down on the way to Sturgis, AAA was having a hard time getting to me, so I called HOG, and they were in the process of finding somebody for me when AAA finally came through. But
is AAA still a thing?
It is.
And here's my question. I like sidetracking because I feel like my insurance already covers that. I have that on my regular insurance. Yeah, so why do I need AAA?
We get rid of it.
Yeah, that's not.
We pay for AAA instead of it.
Okay.
And not all insurance comes with.
Yeah, that's what I wondered. Yeah, well, you have to put it on your plan. You can do it on Life 360 too.
No.
Yeah, you can just add it, and they'll. I have it for my daughter. She's down in Boise.
Toy hauler. So we want something that we know we can find somebody that can
like
tow.
A Class C tow.
Yeah. So it's nice to be able to know that. The problem is more and more people don't want to tow bikes. That's what we ran into while I was waiting out in the middle of nowhere in 100-degree temperatures 2 years ago. Was tow companies just wouldn't take a tow for a motorcycle. They end up calling somebody from 100 miles away.
All our local tows here tow bikes.
I know.
They even had the pickups.
If you've got
a little
flatbed,
special tow thing on the back.
Yeah.
You know those trucks with they have the special little truck thing Elite does.
Yeah, with a little lift.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
We were in we were between Casper and Gillette.
No, middle of nowhere.
Basically. Yeah. The definition of the middle of nowhere. So
the call was made. Scooter, we got us a motorcycle out here broke down 10-4 over. Can you hear me?
There's about 5 miles of cell service where we broke down. It was the perfect spot, but
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know a bit more about this than me, and you say benefits have went down. Let's go through some of these just because this is fresh. I got a HOG member. What the frick does this card do for me, bro?
Oh, you carry that in your wallet, yeah.
Why?
It'll get you into the.
Will this get me out of a speeding ticket?
It'll get you into the museum free.
Okay,
I know that.
That's true.
So that gets you into the museum free.
And they were giving stuff away for HOG members at the 120th anniversary celebration.
Yeah, they were.
And I had my HOG card, but there was just so many people trying to get in to get their free stuff. I'm like, screw it.
At the 120th.
When we went to the 120th at the museum, they were giving they had special stuff for HOG members, but there was such a crazy line. I'm like, I don't know what they have in there, but it's not worth standing in that line.
I know a lot of people are really into HOG. It's cool.
Yep.
And I appreciate that they're doing a group for people like that. I don't want to brag on the back of my card, but I've been a member since February of 24. I don't want to brag. Okay. Not a big deal.
Have mine.
Not a big
the
deal.
other thing is, you've got your club that you go ride with. For many people,
Yes.
HOG
Becomes
is
their
it.
club. Yeah.
That is true.
I know, like our Central Oregon chapter, they probably get a good number of people coming together to go on group rides here and there, and it's the way they socialize.
Oh, dude, I got a Cabela's gift card in my wallet.
Score. Yeah, get it. It's probably expired. Brad, no, that's good. That's why I like HOG, because it's a really easy group to get into. It gets you community. They do a lot of good things. They do a lot of the good things for the community. They raise money. It's just it's more of a riding club, so to speak. And I have no problem with it. I literally have no time. Maybe I'll get more involved when I retire. Lurch here doesn't really matter. He's been a member since January of 15. But that expired 1 year later, so that card's no good. You don't pay for it, do you?
You know what?
You probably do.
My wife has just been renewing them. I've never had.
Oh, no shit. So you're current?
Yeah, I'm current.
Nice.
It expires 1/25.
You are a big deal.
Yeah.
You are? Okay, I didn't even see the expiration.
I think you can do like a 5 year.
Oh.
Or something like that. So I don't know. I've never told her not to do it. So it just
so she just
comes in the
kept doing
mail and she renews it.
Wow.
Still got mine too.
Look at that.
You got the roadside assistance and that kind of stuff. So I don't know.
Okay, well, let's go through some of this.
Is it worth it? I don't know. We're going to find out right now.
Yeah.
I might not renew it next time it comes around.
You can obviously download the HD app, activate your new benefits. I have a profile. A lot going on in the app, guys, the Harley app. I mean, a lot. If you haven't been in it, get it. They're pre-releasing stuff. Their plan is, I was talking to them when I went down to Vegas. I was talking to folks that are know a lot about that and involved with that app. They're going to be releasing like King of the Baggers, special content. Most of it's free. All you got to do is get the app, and it's just your Harley password and login. So a lot of stuff, a lot of changes going on there, but you can connect with your local HOG chapter in that app, HD dealer. I'm just breezing over some stuff. Stop me if you guys have any questions. This is the book, the pamphlet, Community Benefits, Explore and Discover, Connect, HOG rallies, events, and member check-ins, HOG chapters, the HD app community, HOG collectibles, pins, and patches are badges of honor for the road to commemorate most epic accomplishments. So they must have something like a little bit of an iron butt thing or miles. Do you know anything about this?
Different rides you can do. And they used that. One of the things I enjoyed was, because it gave me reasons to go on rides, is ABC's of Touring. They used to have this thing where you'd go to a town that starts with an A, and you'd take a picture there. So you'd go to Astoria, take a picture in front of some building, and then you'd go to Beaverton and take a picture. And, when you start trying to find all of those places, and you can do one for each state, and then I think at the end of the year, because I got enough points, I got a T-shirt. Woohoo. But what I really got was a whole bunch of memories riding around the state.
Exactly. Just a reason to get out and ride and go some different places.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. So if you hit your 10 or 25 or 35 consecutive years, you get some special gifts, boys.
What do we get?
Doesn't say special
For how
gifts.
many years?
10, 25, and 35 consecutive. No pauses in membership.
Oh, I might have had a break in mine.
You ain't getting a gift.
I should have got something by now.
Yeah, well.
10 years.
You call them
maybe
on
it's it'll be next year.
Well, you're going to get a special gift.
Oh, I can't wait. We'll do a podcast on that.
They also send you, you keep track of your mileage. You check in at the dealership. They track your mileage for you. And
when?
You get
every time you go to the dealership?
Anytime you want to go in. You just ask them to, and they'll
really?
fill out a form.
No shit.
And they'll keep track of miles ridden. I don't know. I haven't checked my miles in the last 40,000, but
I didn't know they did all this. See, I'm glad you know about this.
100,000.
Yeah.
Then I'll probably stop having a membership.
Right.
Just once I've proven I've ridden 100,000 miles.
Yeah. You get a pin every year.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Well, yeah, I got a bag of them.
Yep. Yes, exactly.
I got a Ziploc bag full of them. I even looked on eBay to see, are they collectible? Like, people want to buy them? No, they don't.
Yeah.
So they're just in a Ziploc bag. My patches, I've got them stapled on the wall in my shop.
So, interestingly, you have AAA, and maybe this will be a reason to cancel it. Well, you've got other stuff.
Yeah.
But Deluxe Roadside Assistance, they do have it. Now better than ever, Brad, is what they say. So you take that to the bank.
Sure.
Whether on, okay. So unlimited service coverage for up to 2 motorcycles. Roadside costs are covered in full, including complimentary towing to the nearest participating dealership, prompt and priority pickup with easy troll-free calling, 1-888-443-5896. Does that change? Does it sound better?
It sounds about the same, but
Okay.
yeah.
That's a good benefit.
It is.
I mean, considering you're going to get a tow, because they got to get you a tow no matter how far it is away, and they got to get you to a dealership, and that's not some rinky-dink
That's
mechanic.
the main reason I've kept it. To be honest.
That's not bad.
Which that's better than AAA because AAA is a mileage limit.
Yeah, right.
And like we were
Otherwise, they charge you more, right?
Yep.
And you can get some discounts too, like at hotels. At least they used to.
Yeah,
I think it was
discounts
Best
at
Western or something. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to jump in.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're going through each benefit one at a time.
Sorry. You take us on this. You take us
I'm
on
taking
this,
you on this journey.
Yeah.
And then I love the
Please
input.
be our tour guide.
Eagle. So that's like you said, that's good. So basically for $50 a year, you've guaranteed towing anywhere with this number, toll free, and you're not just trying to call the local tow company. You're calling a rep to get you a tow, and it's to a dealership. So that could be a long ways away if you're in the middle of nowhere. So that right there might be a reason for me to keep it. I don't know, but I do have it on my insurance. I'll have to see what the difference is. Eagle Rider Rentals. It's a trusted partner. I've rented from Eagle Rider, but they are proud offers HOG 10% off on rentals and 5% off on any tours they do if you use their tours. Motorcycle shipping. This was a recent one we had to deal with, Lurch, because we're shipping our bikes to the East Coast. Never leave your ride. The Federal Motor Transport takes top quality care. Okay. Federal Motorcycle Transport is the company they're using. Top quality care of your two-wheeled best friend and offers the easiest, most reliable shipping available across. For HOG members, get the best deal you can find with savings of $40 or more. Here's a number, and then you can visit just funtransport.com/H-D. So I don't know how good a deal that is or not. I'd have to look into that, but it's there. HD Riding Academy points bonus. Without all the road is a giant classroom that never runs out of lessons, regardless how long. Okay, shut up. To encourage.
Some lessons hurt more than others.
That's right. Fact. Riding skills. HOG members receive 5,000 points, a $50 value for completing any Harley Riding Academy class. So they're pushing their classes. There you go. Theft reward program.
You get rewarded for stealing shit?
I hope so, because I'm all in on that shit.
Like
That's probably if you bought the microscopically printed.
Right.
the glitter, the stripper glitter that they put on here.
So this is different. This is a theft reward. Yeah, stripper glitter on my bags, dude.
What's the theft
it's funny
reward?
shit. So they offer $1,000 US reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of persons involved in the theft of a HOG member's Harley motorcycle. Just file a report right away with our member service, and they've got a 1-800 numbers here. That's interesting. You could make it a full-time job, become a private investigator, just find stolen Harleys. HOG member, too bad. Your bike's not getting found. Get reward points for your loyalty. Do you know anything about this? 500 points are redeemable. Every dollar spent at your dealership or online at hd.com on eligible merchandise, of course. Every 500 points are redeemable for a $5 voucher. So your $70 Harley t-shirt will be $65. Very good. I'm not making fun of this guy. Some of these benefits are cool. Some are a little gimmicky.
Oh, shit.
What?
Nothing, you'll get to it, but I just saw something I should have used it for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you too.
Yeah.
Earn and redeem in dealer or at hd.com. Earn points, available purchases, select dealer events. We talked about the app. Oh, you can see your whole purchase history. You link your HD account and your HOG member elite signature Visa card. Either you have that. I know Mark McKinney had it for a long time. He used to get an assload of points.
Yeah, and you run all your stuff through there, and then you get points.
And then you go buy Harley stuff. Yeah.
I prefer the Alaska Airlines.
Me too. That's where all mine goes. I prefer to fly. I can buy my own Chrome. So you get the Elite Visa signature, 5 points at HD dealers, 5 times points at HD dealers, hd.com, HD museums, gas, EV charging stations, very important. 2 times points on miles ridden and at restaurants, bars, hotels. So that must be if you have the card, you can dock your miles and get 2 points. 1 point everywhere else, 1 times. Okay. So moving on, exclusive partner benefits.
Would have paid for itself right there.
Member partners to help enable, enhance the riding experience. Okay. Trying to figure out what this is. Please note partner benefits are subject to change. Okay. Whatever. I don't understand that. Hilton. Oh, okay.
Which is, I'm glad they went away from Best Western. Now they're going with Hilton. Some of those Best Westerns are pretty trashy.
Exclusive partner benefits. So growing list of membership partners to help enable enhancing the rider experience and deliver. So here, note that partner benefits. So, okay. So partners and benefits, visit my benefits. So I guess if you have your card, you get a discount at these places. Is this, or
you
have
to, like, so when it was Best Western, you had to
tell them your card,
put
like
your card number and stuff. And they had a spot
kind of like AAA does.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so you can get, here's a list of places you get a discount. Hilton, Shell. I don't know how you get that. How would you get that at a Shell?
You'd probably have to use their card, and then you put your HOG membership information into their rewards card.
or they've got an app you could probably link it with. And
Maybe.
Well, it says,
you know what I mean? I'm just wondering at Shell. Fuel up savings. HOG members who register for the fuel rewards. Okay, so you have to register fuel. Okay, and
their rewards program, and then you put your
right. It's just a little bit. All this stuff's a little bit complicated to use. 5 cents a gallon on every fill up with complimentary gold star. Okay, Eagle Rider. We already talked. 150 plus locations, tours, blah blah blah. Tent RR for timeless pursuit of adventure. Partner with Tent RR to create an annual epic ride and stay list. These Tent RR signature camping sites are certified two-wheel friendly. Okay, interesting. Receive early access to booking and $50 towards a booking for new Tent RR members with a minimum 2-night stay. U.S. locations, 1,000 sites, 44 states.
Are those pirate tents?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That would be
that's a dad joke right
that
there.
Is totally Tent RR. That was a total grandpa joke. Sirius XM, blah blah blah. To sports, comedy, Sirius XM, HOG members receive their first 4. Oh, you get 4 months free, Sirius. Even though they didn't put Sirius XM module on their new IFCU unit on 24s and newer.
You have to do it via your phone.
Well, yeah, which is totally different experience because it's not satellite. Yeah,
right.
They completely defeats the purpose of Sirius XM. Yeah. Federal motorcycle transport. We talked about that. FMT. Yeah. Tow hook or transport your bike. Yeah. You talked about it, Brad. Complimentary museum admission, HD print magazine. You get print.
I don't know if it's on partner benefits there. They missed an important one.
Well, I'm still moving. We're not even done.
Are you still in partner benefits?
Oh yeah.
Okay, keep going then.
Carry on.
There's one that makes it worth it right here.
You just want to say it. You've told me 4 times now, so just go ahead.
Moto America Live.
He just has been biting at the chomping at the bit to tell me.
This is a good one, actually, though.
So yeah, it is a good one.
50%
because I pay $100 something a year.
Yeah, it's $109 for the annual pass.
That's
for
good
Moto
info,
America
bro.
Live, and they get 50% discount. That's your money back right there.
Right. You've already secured yours for the year, haven't you? So now you can't get it. So next year.
Yeah, we got to remember.
I always buy it. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you found that. I don't know if it's in here. We'll find out.
I think, and again, you get 2, is it 2 years membership? Or
no,
is it 1 year? 1 year. Okay.
If you look at, go look in FreshBooks and see what I paid, because I paid it out of the business just for Moto America. See what I paid.
I know I have it up. It's $109.
$109. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's a good benefit.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. All right. Do you feel better?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay,
you can go on.
All right. So that is good. If you can remember that, you got to put it in the calendar. Because I could have got it too.
Right.
Free expedited shipping. Oh, so 2-day shipping on all HD.com orders over $50, which is bullshit to me because most of the shit I wanted to order for my bike, it's dealership only. Dealer.
This is frustrating to me.
Yeah. Okay. Talk about this.
So the whole restricted to dealer, I get it. They're trying to protect their dealers. My dealer's an hour away from me.
Right.
2 hours round trip to go buy a part.
Right.
Yesterday I went down there and tried to buy a shifter shaft. They sold me the wrong one.
Oh, Lord.
That makes it a 4 hours to get a simple part. And like, they're going to take care of me. I called them and they're going to, because they have to order the right one. But it's a $20 part just ship it to me.
Cost
from
you
the
more
website.
in gas and mileage
Yes.
than time.
Well, we've talked about this on past episodes when they went to being able to buy stuff online.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're buying from, your local dealer gets the credit. So
Yep.
I haven't bought anything in a while. I do know that some of the stuff you bought for your bike
We
was
just
dealer
found that
only,
out.
which I assumed was because it's new stuff and it's the 24s.
even like
but it
crash
sounds like all
bars.
kinds of stuff. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting to.
Saddlebag.
Is it a lot of stuff now that you have to get
most
in dealership?
everything.
What
Yeah.
a pain in
The
ass.
only thing I couldn't get on my entire list of parts that wasn't dealer only was docking hardware. I got that direct. Everything else, dealer only, dealer only. And what pisses me off is that's fine if you want me to order it from the dealership. Why can't they just ship
Right.
it to my house?
Yep.
Drop ship it like we do at our store. Why are you making me go to the dealership like you just said? It's just bullshit. Give the dealership credit. I don't give two shits who gets the money. I just need my parts and I need them at my house because,
Well, and it used to be that you could look and see what dealers had it in stock too from the website, and that's gone.
Yep.
So
you got to call.
Yeah.
Or you got to stop by.
And try to get one of them on the phone at the
Right.
parts department.
Right.
You'll spend 30 minutes on hold.
And get the wrong part.
Yes.
We just got the wrong part and I went in. We got the wrong service manual. They gave me a CVO add-on supplement manual. I'm like, they gave it to me. I walked up the counter and the kid's there working. I'm like, that's the thinnest, $165, by the way, for a full service manual for my 24. And he's like, that's the thinnest service manual I've ever seen, bro. That it cannot be it. He goes, no, that's it. And I'm like, nope, it's too thin. I go, it was only like that thin. Look, CVO supplement. It's the supplemental manual for the regular service manual. So, yep. Same price, by the way, $165 for the supplement.
Oh, there's another reason not to buy a CVO too, because nothing's like it is in the manual.
That's what we tell guys.
Yeah.
They get a hold of us. We can answer a lot of questions as soon as they say a CVO and wiring, we're like, have no clue what they did with your CVO, bro. Good luck with that. Yeah. Good luck with that. Sorry. Okay. So free expedited shipping, early product access, get early access to select performance and riding apparel, parts and accessories before the general public. I have no idea how you do that or where that is. HOG merchandise. You can get jacket, coffee cup, etc. Do they send you that? I didn't get it. Wear your HOG pride on your sleeve or
You
jacket.
have to buy that.
Okay.
Special store.
HOG.com/shop special. I didn't even know that. See? Okay. Interesting. So you can get special HOG stuff. They really pushing the app here again. It's like the fourth time in here. Select profile, membership card. So you can have your membership card it's right in your app now. So you don't even need to carry that physical card, which I don't like physical cards. So that's cool. So right in the app, if you link it to your HOG account, ride 365 mileage recognition. I don't want to read all this, but celebrates the dedication with a series of riding mileage programs, annual lifetime chapter mileage recognitions and destination challenges, including dealership check-in. You talked about that, Brad. Yep. 50 rides, One Nation, 10 rides for 24. I guess they have. You must activate and link your HOG ID in the HD app. You will be enrolled for the year up on your first. Does the app track your mileage then so you don't have to go in anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It wouldn't know when you were on your motorcycle.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Earn HD membership points, digital badges, and more. Chapter mileage. Okay, if you're into all that stuff, chapter mileage challenge. And then they've got this annual mileage recognition. It's for 1,000 digital badge plus 1,000 points all the way down to 100,000 miles. There you go, Brad. Digital badge, certificate, patch, and a challenge coin. Woo!
I don't even know why I want it.
Because you want it. Yeah. That's what us humans, we just want it because it's there. Ride 365 destination challenges, and there's 10 rides for 24. Basically, the rules for destination challenge rides: snap a picture of yourself at the check-in location, submit your photo via the hd.com app or hd.com/ride 365, earn digital badges, get rewarded for that's
kind of fun. They do 10 different rides each year around the country, and then each state has a ride featured for the year. It's kind of fun. They're usually good rides too.
Yeah. We'll just go through it real quick. Igloo City, Cantwell, Alaska, Mississippi.
I don't think I'll make that one.
Blue Trail, Tunica, MS. What's Mississippi? Little Bighorn Battlefield National Montana.
Go there.
Crow Agency, world's largest pistachio, Alamogordo, New Mexico. Is that how you say? No, that's not how you say. Alamogordo. New Mexico. Look at that. It's a huge pistachio, bro.
That's a big old pistachio.
You need a picture in front of that, bro.
They make a lot of ice cream.
Looks like a clam. I'm not sure.
And it does.
A tainted green
I would
clam
not
you don't want to
have thought
eat.
that till the minute you said it. Now I can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it. Loneliest road in America.
I've read that.
Fallon to Ely, Nevada.
Yeah, actually, I towed our RV through that. It was horrible.
Is that right?
It'd be a great motorcycle ride.
Right. If the sunset was setting like this picture.
Towing it.
Horrible. Yeah, I bet. Woodstock Monument, Swan Lake, New York.
That'd be interesting.
Hell's Canyon, Scenic Byway, LeGrand to Baker City, Oregon. We've all ridden Hell's Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful ride.
Yeah, it is.
Fighting CB Statute, North Kingstown, Rhode Island. Little guy there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys can look these up. And then Dignity of Earth and Sky, Chamberlain, South Dakota. And then International Boundary Marker, Republic of Texas, Carthage, Texas. Okay, so that's a little bit. Anything else? That's all. I just wanted to kind of give you guys. It's a good refresher for me. And if you're wondering, if you're new to Harley and you're thinking about purchasing your first Harley Davidson from a dealership, do they do it on used bikes too? Give you a HOG membership?
Yeah. It depends on the dealer, probably.
Does it?
Yeah, they did on mine.
Do you guys anybody want my pin?
No.
Okay.
We've got our own.
In fact, I have that envelope sitting at home on the desk unopened. So.
Okay, well, there we go. I'm glad we got to go over that. So it is really cool. And don't ever think I'm dogging it all. Like Brad said, it's great. It's great community. If I wasn't with a club and I didn't have two jobs, and maybe when I retire, I'll use more of the benefits. But the two that you brought up make me think. Number one, $50 off my Moto America, and then roadside towing and assistance for $50 a year. That's not bad. I might renew it and make a note that that's what I'm doing it for. So
even if you have towing insurance somewhere else,
right?
Having two towing insurances,
it's true.
Having been stuck in the middle of nowhere and one of them being difficult, it wasn't bad to have a backup.
Right. Yeah. No, it's true.
I mean, that's a first world problem right there, but
it
was nice to be able to know, okay, these people aren't doing their job. I'm just going to call this other company.
Well, for $50, I'm getting my $50 back on my Moto America, so it's paying for itself. It's free.
Yeah.
It's basically free, even if you just do Moto America. So, and that's not in that book.
No.
By the way, anybody want my patch?
No.
Nah, I'm good.
If you guys want my patch and pin, give us an email. We'll get it shipped out to you. Anyways,
great. There's another thing I got to ship.
We've got
somebody's going to want it.
HOG at lawabidingbiker.com.
We've got yeah, exactly. We've got we got to get into this ride meetup and then we got some more stuff to talk about. But right now, Brad wants to do this because I felt like he did.
Sero 3D. Hey, bikeaholics. Searching for new and exciting motorcycle products? Sero 3D
Yes, I am.
has the products you dream about for your bike. Check out their wide variety of innovative products for Harley Davidson and Honda Goldwing motorcycles. Sero 3D's got your back with chrome and black parts, lighting, and other comfort projects. No modifying, cutting, grinding, or welding for an easy installation. That equals less time installing and more time riding. Sero 3D has a design team of riders with over 40 years experience with a passion for design and innovation. Sero Gold Strike are the motorcycle LED lighting innovators for CAN bus plug-and-play systems compatibility. They pride themselves on great customer service, and I can say they do it.
Yeah, buddy.
Got a question? Get in touch with them via email at sales@sero3d.com or give them a call at 715-808-0027. Check out a local Harley dealer or Honda dealership and ask for Sero or Gold Strike products. A new leader has emerged, so check out Sero 3D's custom line of Gold Strike products for the all-new Honda Goldwings. Better yet, help support us and head over to lawabidingbiker.com/store and check out our full line of Sero 3D products. The best place to buy them. Don't go any of those other places.
Nice, bro.
Just go to the Law Abiding Biker store.
And isn't it nice how we have our patrons read our mid-rolls? It's great.
Yeah, it's
great. What other podcast does that? Nobody. Never heard a podcast that does that.
I don't think I have.
No, we do it different here. Don't forget, guys, if you need help too, I always want to announce, we're going to be announcing it more this year. Our old podcast hotline phone number is dead after this month. I just got an email and I've got to renew it, and I'm not renewing it. It's finally dying. So our new email podcast hotline phone number and store phone number is 509-273-1290. That's 509-273-1290. Now, So leave a voicemail there if you want, for the podcast, a question, something funny. Just know that if you're going to use that for the store, it is not a man line, and it's going to take a bit. We're a bootstrap company. We don't have like customer service specialists. We are your specialists, and Lurch is your specialist. Yeah. Your best bet if you have a store question, your best bet if you have a store question is to use the store contact form, because we can do that remotely and from anywhere, and it doesn't take the time of a call. You are going to get way quicker service. If it's an order, if it's a question about a product, it's way easier for us because those messages just aren't going to get responded to, and you're going to be waiting for a while on a store question. If it's just something you can't handle and it can't be done via an email, then call it. You will eventually get a call back, but just don't expect somebody to answer that and or to get back to you right away. Like I say, I can't imagine there's very few instances where it can't be handled over an email. Way quicker and way easier with a link or a show leading you to the product, or you're answering your question with a text. So
always going to be better because it'll be researched instead of off the top of your head.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to have to get back to you anyways. We're going to have to research that. We'll email you. Yeah, but it is there, and it is the podcast hotline phone number, and it is the store phone number. So if you have questions about that, we can help you guys out in any way we can. We got a lot of different ways you can contact us there. So yeah, Lurch is laughing.
Oh, I was just laughing because when you said the store email, it made me think, because I got my laptop in front of me. I opened up the store emails, and if you go in and look at some stuff in our store, you may get an email that says, "Hey, did something catch your eye?"
Yes, we will.
Right.
Yeah. So this guy responded back. He goes, "Cut it out. I want all of it. I'll be back."
Just send him a link to the store.
Yeah, he says,
you can have it all.
Just made me laugh.
Yeah, that's nice.
I appreciate him taking the time to send that.
I rode by the store on the way in. It's looking good. It actually looks like the Lab store. I see the Drag Specialties sign.
Have you haven't been in it yet?
The big sticker?
Inside it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we got to get you inside it. It's definitely coming along. Really good. We're even doing some more stuff to it, and it's filling up quick. Obviously, still online is our number one way that we move product, but we're getting more and more people just swinging in. And definitely, if you're from out of the area, Lurch is there a lot of times, or Oscar. But they do have to step out, to take packages or take a lunch. So I would definitely. You may get the doors locked at some point especially if you're traveling a long ways and you want to see it. You'll want to definitely hit us up over at the store contact form and say, "Hey, I'm coming through on this date and time. We will be there for you," and make sure we're there. We put it on the calendar because we don't want you to miss out. We want you to see it, and we want to meet you and all that kind of stuff. We'll be putting my old 14 Street Glide Special in there for a while. It's going to be a decoration in there. We're in the process of getting a TV hung out there in the main where all the merchandise is, where walk-ins can shop, and we're going to...
Whatever will you show? I mean, I can't imagine what content you can put up there.
Yeah, we're going to documentary films on repeat or whatnot, biker content, you know, yeah.
I did move the display or the customer counter back.
Thank you.
Feel free. You're the TV guy. You know what you want.
Well, I'm getting the TV. We'll hang it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that up to you. You get what you want. And at this point, because I moved it back, I think we put on that back wall.
I was looking at a 106 inch the other day.
I would have bought like a 41 or a 46 or something like that. And he'll get at least a 50.
Lurch gets mad about my spending.
You don't have to buy the most expensive TV.
The price of
I'll knock it down to a 96. I'll knock it down to a 96. They have. Crazy. The price of TV is what you can get now.
My thought is it can go up in the corner where the other one had been, and I can move that motorcycle art over to the right.
Okay.
But I'm just throwing it out there in case you're down there this week while I'm gone.
I was going to do a movie theater screen.
Oh, Jesus.
With a projector. Dude, we need to have King of the Baggers on a freaking movie screen in there, bro. We can get together for the races and have meetups, dude. How cool would that be?
Do whatever you want to do.
We have a lot of plans in the future when I retire.
If the company goes under because you bought too big of a TV, that's on you, man. I'm retired. I can live off my retirement if I have to.
While we're talking about the store, my wife was listening to the live. We put it on as we were going over the mountain the other day, so we listened until we lost cell service. But she was waiting with bated breath to find out if you had put the Biker Bobble Girl on the new bike.
Oh, yeah, she's there.
Yeah, and she suggested that we should run a contest to name the Biker Bobble Girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe with an alliteration or just, your favorite stripper name.
I like that.
whatever it is, we ought to name the Biker Bobble Girl, and then we should encourage people to post pictures on the Facebook group.
I like that.
Of where they've been with the Biker Bobble Girl, whatever her name.
I'm already thinking of names. Yeah, good stripper name. That's what I need. Mm-hmm.
So usually cars, Mercedes, Lexus.
Yeah. Right. Can't do that though. Yeah, I know it's
or
true.
There's Candy.
Or
Candy,
States.
right.
Or States, yeah.
Lace.
Yes.
Lacey.
Yeah, I'll have to think about this. I like this. I like this. Now we got something going.
She's kind of taken with it. I'm kind of surprised.
I will tell you, with the Biker Bobble Girl, guys, obviously available in the store, keeps me awake, makes me giggle every time. But I will tell you, I am fairly disappointed. She shook the boobs a lot more on the 14. I put her on this one, and it's a lot less shaking.
The cam keeps her pretty active on my bike.
Oh, I bet. You'd shake him. You're going to need a backup when her tits fall off. Brad's bike.
Excuse me.
But I'm not kidding. My 14, you know how that
Breasts.
103 just
Thank
shook?
you very much.
Tits.
Jeez.
It is biker talk.
It is, yeah. Mr. Proper over there. All right. So let's get into what I want to do is we've got a bunch of meetups going on. I think let's do this first. So we're going to talk about Brad's meetup, which is new and a lot of new information here. But I want to cover these real quick. The other rides that are going on this year that have been in the works, and then we'll follow up with Brad. So first is the main 2024 ride and meetup event. We announced it like last October or November, if I remember right. Here's the best way to get everything that we're going to tell you for this event. And it's a landing page, and it's over at lawabidingbiker.com/2024 meetup. No dashes, no spaces. It's the numbers 2024 and then meetup, all one word. lawabidingbiker.com/2024 meetup. And that will get you everything I'm about to tell you with the sign up, or no, there's not a sign up for this. That's you got to do that. We have that coming. All right. It's been a while since I did this one. It's coming quick. 2024, it's non-sanctioned Eastern U.S. Patron Meetup. So this year, we usually do one each year where we kind of organize it and everything. Well, we are just riding the coattails of patron member Russell Roberts over in Tennessee. He was already having one and had kind of organized one over there. And we're going to ride our bikes. We're going to ride the East Coast this year. And so we're like, can we just jump on that? And we are helping a bit. But by far, Russell is organizing. So that's going to be the main event that we're guaranteed to be at, the Law Abiding Biker Crew. So it is Saturday, June 8th, 2024. The meeting location is Southwest Nashville, Tennessee area, mid-morning around 1000 hours. It's a non-technical and shorter group ride. We will arrive to the west of Nashville, Tennessee early afternoon after our ride at about 1300 hours. That's 1 o'clock. Rented venue. Russell rented a beautiful venue at a location where there's going to be a catered meal. Law Abiding Biker is going to cover that entire catered meal for y'all. And the venue doesn't allow alcohol, so we can't have any of that, just so you know. And the meetup event and social dinner, lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it, will end at 1700 to 1800 hours. The official sign-up details and requirements: you must email patron member Russell Roberts at Russell Dean, that's RUSSEL Dean Roberts, Russell Dean Roberts at gmail.com, no later than April 1st. So as the time of this podcast, it's over the deadline. So hopefully you got signed up by that, and you must have a paid patron membership by that date. And Russell was doing all that, so I guess it's closed, technically speaking.
Yeah, let me log in while you're talking, see how many we got coming, because I have to go.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have to get in there and do some verifications.
So, yeah, so we look forward, and we'll be heading out. We're shipping our bikes over to Tennessee, and then just because we don't have enough days off to also ride there and ride back, we're going to fly, but then we're putting on some serious ass miles, and we have a beautiful ride around the East Coast. So that's the main event. And yeah, like I say, I apologize, but it is coming up and it is closed. So when you hear this podcast, you can't even sign up for that one. We can't make exceptions. It had to be done. just because it's a big undertaking and organization, logistics and things that we had to do. So,
in case you were wondering,
Yes.
that's 39 working days from now.
isn't that crazy?
I know that
my
because
God.
it's the same day as graduation at
Oh, yeah.
High School. So
Yeah, nice. Yeah. No wonder you know that date.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other one is that we know for sure is the 2024 Midwest Non-Sanctioned Patron Meetup. That's organized by Chris Lezak, and his wife, I'm sure, is helping with that. Both patron members, and that can be in the private Facebook group. So you have to be a mid-level or above patron member, and you'll obviously get access to that private Facebook group. And it's going to be in the Ashland, Wisconsin area, July 30th and 31st, 2024. They have a block of rooms set up for July 30th and 31st. Dinner reservations are set for the 31st at a restaurant, which is right next to the hotel. There will be a ride through the backwoods of northern Wisconsin, and along with the stops along Lake Superior, possibly a few surprise stops. Sounds like a wonderful event. Sign up in the event page, only in the patron-only private Facebook group. And we appreciate him setting that up. And I will just tell you, I will not be at that one. But I hope all of you have a ball, and I can't wait to hear and see the pictures in the private Facebook group. All right.
I'm going to have to think about that one. I don't have any ride planned this year. Maybe that's the one.
And that one doesn't have a deadline or anything. It's just literally being a member in the private Facebook group. So if you missed getting signed up for the main one in Tennessee, well, you still got access to this one. I don't see a close date on it or anything. So yeah. So with that said, let's move on to Brad's event here. Let's talk a little bit. I'm just going to let you. This will be the first time, and then we can jump in with questions. Sure. Brad, tell us what you got up your sleeve here.
Well, we had some fun with the last one in 2000, which turned out to be a really good time to hold one because everything got shut down like 30 days after we
What year
had the
was
last
it?
one. 2000. I'm sorry, 2020.
Yes, 2020. That's what I knew. That's what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, and been thinking about doing one since, and it just like life gets in the way, and
damn jobs.
So this year, I know. Last year we had our summer scheduled almost every day, and this year we're not doing that. So we decided we were going to host another one. So we're going to start it off with an evening social on Friday, July 12th, because the last one we did, we kind of at the last minute added a Friday night get together. And, I've met people at that Friday night get together that have remained very good friends since.
Yeah.
And so it just seems like a good idea to just schedule that in now. We live about 2 miles away from New Basin Distillery. They have a bar as well as the distillery. It's a great place. They usually have live music on weekend nights, roll up doors.
Been to that place.
Have you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a nice little spot to stop. They've got a good bar. The owner's a writer too, former superintendent of our school district, and just a good guy. The only food they have there is pizza. They wood-fired pizza, although summertime they frequently have other food trucks as well.
They did when we went. They had all kinds of Mexican food and
yeah, they used
pizza
to have
yeah.
They used to have another place that was a little sketchy at the end.
Oh, really?
Mental health problems, they're not pretty when they start to develop.
Right.
So, but right now it's a great place, very biker friendly, very family friendly. My kids will probably be there, my stepkids as well as my wife. And it'll just going to be a low key get together. Next day we'll meet at a local gas station, 10 a.m. and we'll go for a ride. We'll take you through the what we like to call the Fossil Loop. It's I know the East Coast one is saying it's a non-technical ride. I probably can't say that. It's a couple of if you are a fan of the Butler maps, there's a couple of G1 roads on this trip that nice windy. You get your sweepers, you get a couple of hairpins, nice combination corners where the corner flows into the corner. The next corner, very well banked roads, very well maintained roads. It should be very fun. And we're not going to take it dragging knees and floorboards.
Thank you. I was going to follow up on that. Even though it's technical.
It's very technical.
They're going to ride reasonably.
We're going to ride very reasonably as a group. And much like we did last time, we took some very windy roads last time.
Yeah, it was so
different
fun.
roads, but this one will be even better. And we'll take it as a group. I fully intend that our group will get well spread out as we're going through. It's about 130 miles round trip. We'll make a couple stops on the way with a gas stop about 110 miles in. So even a small tank ought to be okay. And there's an emergency gas stop in Fossil if we need it. But
Okay.
It should be a fun ride. We'll stop for an adult beverage about halfway through and then head home. We'll do get together at our house, backyard, much like last time. Just kind of a barbecue. Don't have the menu set yet, but
And a new house, because I went to the other house.
Yeah.
I was in the backyard of the other house. It was a cold day, too.
It was
We were all sitting
cold
around the
and
fire trying to
windy.
stay warm.
So
Remember
windy.
that? Trying to keep the thing
We'll
lit.
have a new fire.
A new fire. Okay. Remember that?
Yeah.
God, the food was so good that we had such a
That's
fun
good.
time.
Yeah, it should be just as good. It may be the same menu. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe something different. The outdoor kitchen's different. We did sell the place in Redmond, and we're living in Madras now. So the get-together in the evening will be at Madras. We're going to plan ahead this time. Uber in Redmond was not great when you guys were down there. It's worse in Madras. So we will have some transportation to the
Your
local
wife was
hotels.
our
Yep.
Uber. She got a bunch of drunks in the pickup and took us all back, dude. I still remember that ride back. I was not drunk, but the rest of my
I think there were about
people
6
were,
or 8
yes.
people in
and I was trying to
pickup.
protect her from the she was having a ball, though. She can hang.
Yes, she can.
She knows us for sure.
She's been around cops long enough. that
Exactly.
She knows,
the game. She
Give
was
it
not.
back just
she
as
was
well
not
as she
put off
takes
at
it.
all.
Nope.
She was just hanging with one of the with the guys. Yeah.
So
it was
probably
cool.
this year, I'm going to try to hire a high school kid to actually ferry kids.
Oh, nice.
Using our cars and see how that works out. So, but we'll make a plan for that. So my guess will be end of the ride. People will go back to their hotels, and then we'll communicate this through email in advance. But we'll make some arrangement for pickup times from
There we go.
hotels to come back. That way, people don't have to worry about it.
Yep, you guys can come get your drink on. That's what we did, and eat a lot and drink till your heart's content.
We'll have a couple
or in
kegs.
Lurch's case, till your liver's content, and then you can have a ride home. Yeah, and you don't have to ride. Obviously, we don't want you doing that. So I got some more questions to follow up on that. Lurch, you want to do this real quick?
Ride longer and treat your ass with some respect already.
He giggled.
Get hooked
he
up
giggled
with a
just
premium butt buffer
for
seat
the record.
cushion. This company of bikers developed a super thin hospital-grade seat cushion made of solid and elastic materials, and it's unlike gel pads that will leak if punctured. The butt buffer is designed not to slide around on your seat, fits all motorcycles, installs in seconds,
Got him, Brad.
easily cleans, and helps dampen those damn vibrations. With plenty of miles to choose from, they assure you'll have a comfortable ass when riding. Head on over to the Law Abiding Biker store and check out our full line of butt buffer seat cushions.
Isn't that fun, Brad? It's fun. Lurch cracked twice there. Thank you. Lurch, so you held up a minute ago your card and you linked it with your app. Explain what
easy.
you did there with the HD app and your HOG card.
I imagine you can do it on the app too.
I'm going to do it right as we're talking. Walk me through it. Hang on.
I can't walk you through it because I didn't do it on my phone.
You dumbass.
So, I couldn't even remember last time I logged into my HOG account. So I did it from the desktop, and it allowed me to put the my information in, and then it sent you can do a text or an email to verify that you are who you say you are. So I imagine you could probably do it through the
What's
app.
the link?
I think on the app, if you just go to the more and then click on your little person up in the corner.
Let's see. Go to
that takes you your
home.
profile.
Yeah.
And then there.
It's in your profile.
In the more.
It already has my card in there.
Oh, there you go.
You've already been
because it's right. Is that it?
Is that a card? I don't know. That looks blank. Let me see that again. That has just a bunch of zeros at the top.
What is this?
That's just a blank card. See how mine actually has
ours
is
yeah.
and
So
everything.
Yours is black. That
let's
means
walk
it's
through
wrong.
this. We're going to figure this out.
I would go to the profile and maybe settings,
Membership.
We'll figure it out. Account details.
This is thrilling audio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is thrilling. It's totally true, dude.
Just fast forward a couple minutes if you don't want to listen to us going through it. Membership view. I don't know.
Well, let's look in the book. Did it tell us how to do it? Did it tell us?
I don't see it.
Maybe you do have to do it online. That would...
It links it.
Oh, no. Do you have membership listed there as a option?
Where are you looking?
On your profile?
Okay.
So go to more.
Okay.
Far right.
Oh, that more.
Yeah. And then your profile up top, the little
motorcycles.
the little person.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Which I think you can do from the other screen.
View membership.
Yeah.
I was here.
Oh, there you go.
I got here, but that's just a membership ID, but it's not.
It doesn't give you any way to add it.
Let's see. I just want to see if it's the same. Yeah, it's it's some weird number. It's like a membership number. So interesting. Okay. Manage membership. Ooh.
Oh, I bet that.
If you go down, manage membership. 10. See, it says my reward. Oh, this is a reward ID for managing your HD Visa, which I don't have. So anyways, we clearly don't know how to do it on the app.
Nope.
So what was the link you went to, Lurch?
It is, let me see here.
Is it just HD?
It is.
Obviously.
Harley Davidson. Yeah. Let me see if I get the actual link here once I pull it up.
Davidson.com.
.com. And then the easiest way is probably just to find HOG, but because it's a long.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like
So just go to harleydavidson.com.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're going to get this, guys, for you.
Probably airdrop it to him.
Yeah, you could have texted it to me. But we want to give this an easy way to do this for the listening audience. So I'm signing in. Except my RoboForm isn't coming up, dude. The hell? Oh, because I just changed this computer. I'm gonna have to, I just literally booted this new computer up this morning. We're swapping computers. One's going to the store, and I need to.
It's one of the things I hate. I teach at the community college, and their system, it's like a brand new computer every time you log in.
Oh no!
Yes, so you have to log into everything again.
Oh no!
So if you just go to the main Harley website, and across the top you've got bikes, parts, men's, women's. Hit Experience HD, and then you got Harley Owners Group, and then click on that. And
you just slow yourself down there, son. All right, I'm logged in now. All right, so I'm logged into my Harley account, and then go where?
Experience.
Go to Experience.
Oh, right at the top right of the menu bar.
HD membership. I see it there.
Yeah, on the left.
On the left.
No, I bet it's Harley Owners Group.
I bet it's Harley Owners
Sorry,
Group.
the fourth one down. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, the membership is that Visa
HOG.
thing. They want you.
There you go. Now you can log in there. Just members log in, or you can join if you haven't joined already.
Right. I should be logged in because I'm already logged into my HD account.
I don't know. I bet there you go.
HOG member number.
There you go.
Since I've been a member since February of this year. Is that US thing? My number?
You need the US.
Do you have to do the US?
Yes, it says in the instructions right there.
Does it have to be capital?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to do it anyways.
Now my question is the example there with the D. Is that person from Denmark?
Yeah, good question.
Deutschland?
Oh, yeah. I bet you that tells where you're from, and they probably have they reuse the numbers.
So check the top one there.
It's giving me a 2-factor authentication here. If you guys wonder what's going on, it's texting me.
Interesting. Once you log in again.
Back in again.
Oh, okay.
Mine didn't do that. That's interesting. Maybe because you had logged into the main page and I logged directly into
Right. You son of a.
It's different.
Oh, I had it caps on.
Okay. I say it could be different password.
We're going to find out. It's not.
Oh, good.
It's the same as your, there's my verification code get out of there. I still got stuff going on this computer. I got to get going still. Yeah. We've done massive computer swap. We bought another one and then we're switching over and we pass down computers.
It'll be worth it.
Lurch got a new computer, even though it's used, but it's
I don't get new ones. I get Ryan's used ones. As
but
you can
they're
tell,
basically
it's pretty well worn. You can see
fast.
But this one's much faster than the other one. Yes.
And
the keyboard's so much nicer on this
I think
one.
we've got
the beauty of the Mac though is an old computer is still pretty.
Oh
fast.
yeah.
Yes.
We've run them for like 10 years.
The last one I just moved out of the house. It was an old lab computer, 10 years, and it's still actually working for what the kids, but I upgraded them because I bought one for my mom. She's downgrading. And 10 years. We've got we were thinking the other day, we've got iPhones, iPads, and 7 Macs for the business now. It's
crazy.
a massive amount of Apple products, but That's because time is money. We don't got time to work on PCs. So let's see. So I'm in. So what do I do now?
You're there.
You should now. If you go to your
go to my app, it should
exactly.
tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where did we find that? There, and we went to more, and we went to my profile, and
there you are.
Bada bing, bada bang. So basically, it went from a black basic app card to my actual orange HOG with my actual membership number on there. So I'm officially linked. All right, so that was a nice little audio. But no, that'll be helpful to people. That's how you do it. You just your card HOG, and then you'll link it. And as long as you maintain your membership, I assume that'll all just stay up to date. And I probably will, now that we know about Moto America, because I'm big into King of the Baggers. So, all right, Brad. So we've talked a bit about that. Did you talk about the date? And we talked about dates.
We did. Friday, July 12th for the No Host Bar at New Basin.
Okay.
And then Saturday, July 13th will be the ride.
And how do people get signed up for this, and what sort of vetting so you know that these are patron members and things?
I'm not going to vet like really deeply. If you are in the Facebook group and you can,
so mid-level and above. Okay.
And there's a link in the event to a Google form. You can go in there and
nice.
Give me your info about where you're coming from and who's coming with you. Because I've got, I think, 3 spouses coming so far and 10 people. So
when did you put this out officially?
Like a month ago.
Okay.
So
and now the podcast is coming out, so a lot more people are going to know about it.
And I haven't done anything but the original post in the Facebook group. So is
there a deadline?
To be time. I'm not going to put a deadline.
No deadline.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to make food for twice as many people as have registered, and because most of that stuff keeps pretty well.
Okay.
And I'll buy beer for all of you, and if there's extra, I'll have to drink it myself.
Yeah, it's a
hard thing, but I'll do it for you.
Well, that's awesome. This one, I don't know if I'm coming or not. I have to keep a little bit open here because we don't know we're going on our family stuff. Yep. But it's close, and I'm going to definitely try to make it. I think I put it in our calendar, so we know at least where it is, so I can work around it if I can.
And I will say, unfortunately, I scheduled it the same day as Laguna Seca, King of the Baggers. I know, so we will have it on that afternoon.
Nice. Oh, even better.
We will put King of the Baggers on, but no, it's not even better. Because it was fun going last year.
Yeah. Actually physically showing up there, right?
That's how I realized it was the same date. I went looking at tickets and figuring out if I should take the RV or if I should just ride down or what we were going to do. And then I realized we weren't doing anything.
Right. Well, you are, but the ride, right?
Yes.
Yeah, ride, meetup, and event is taking its place. No, it sounds like a blast, and definitely we'll try to make it if we can. Now, if you guys want to see, there was actually a full documentary film that got a ton of views. And
riding motorcycles in real America.
That's right. That's what it's titled. Good memory. You can get that at any time. Just go over to lawabidingbiker.com/ride-now. It's where all of our existing documentaries and new documentaries. There's one for purchase over there. Everything else is free. This one's free on YouTube. And it was actually, what it looked like for a patron member organized. It was the first one, I believe. No, they did East Coast beat us. That's right. You did. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, but it was the first one documented on film.
Yep.
For a full proper documentary film. So you'll kind of get to see the fun we had and kind of some of what we talked about in the backyard.
And should expect much the same.
Same.
Yeah, except we're giving up on the gas fireplace. We'll have real wood.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
So, yeah, it should be much the same. The backyard will be different.
Okay.
It's a little bigger, but it's still in a development. But we like to have a little oasis in the backyard. So we'll have a nice little gathering place for us there. And it should be great.
Okay.
Weather should cooperate. It's a good time of year for that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. What was the little town we rode through? That weird little town where the
Shaniko?
Yeah, no,
ghost town?
No,
Nope.
Shaniko. I've been in a lot. It was the other one,
Antelope. Yes.
Where what happened there? There was the
Bhagwan, the Rajneesh.
the Rajneesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we'll be traveling through that again. Actually.
And there's a documentary on that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
We rode right through it.
It's worth watching. It's a mini series, like 6 episodes.
One of those Northwest oddities that people cannot believe is actually like it can't have happened, right?
Right.
But it did.
Yeah, name it again so they know.
Antelope, Oregon.
Yeah, but the documentary, what they should look for. I can't remember.
Country.
Can't remember the name of
Wild
it.
Country.
Wild Country.
Okay.
I think I'll verify that, but I think it's called Wild Country. And I think it was on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's like 8 episodes. Kind of goes through the whole thing.
Wild Country.
Oh, there we
Wild Country.
Wild is not.
Yeah,
enough.
definitely worth a watch.
Yes.
We rode through there. Wild Country. Yeah. We rode through there. Are you riding through it again?
Yeah, we'll ride through it again.
Nice.
That's kind of the last time we turned left at Antelope.
Yes,
and went
I remember.
up in that little
all the windy. That was
up
so
into
fun.
Shaniko. This will go straight on to Fossil.
Okay.
And
So no Shaniko this time.
no Shaniko. It will be even windier.
Okay.
Just not as compact. And I just rode it last weekend, and I have to say, I was tired. Well, I made the mistake of my wife made me go out and my wife didn't make me. We're putting
Well, yeah, careful. You're being recorded. She's going to listen to this.
Right.
we're putting large flower beds in the backyard. Not flower beds, garden beds, raised beds. And
yeah, nice.
so we were getting hay bales and pallets to fill them up before we got the dirt. I was exhausted when I left for the ride. And, as you start going through these very technical, windy roads, about an hour in, I started to lose focus.
Yeah.
And you have to come, like, get a good night's sleep before we go on the ride, because you're going to be paying attention for a while to your riding.
Especially when you're in a group setting.
Yep. But it'll be good. It'll be very good. You'll enjoy the ride.
And so
Guarantee it.
last time, I just remember that day, Shaniko was windy as a mother.
Yes. With that little stretch between Shaniko before we
always
turned
gets
off
windy,
at, what is it, Grass Valley, going down towards Maupin. It gets pretty windy there, and then you drop back down in. This is much more sheltered. It is quite possible we'll hit wind coming back between Prineville and Madras, because it just is.
That's how it is. It's wide open. If you guys don't know, it's a wide open plain.
We're in the high desert. And
Maupin, is that where we drop down on the river?
Yep.
That's that town. Are you going to stop at that state park again?
No, we don't go that way.
Oh, you don't go that way. Okay.
We'll be going along the John Day River for a while, but not the Deschutes.
Gotcha. Well, it sounds
be a little farther east.
Awesome, and I'm sure some of the other guys know too. We haven't talked to them up in Wenatchee and Tri-Cities. I'm sure
there's a few
group of them
that have registered.
Have they?
So,
who registered?
I'm not going to say.
Oh, come on! All right, there's going to be some lab crew there.
Yeah, there will be a few lab crew there.
For sure.
At least one of the Cali guys is coming up.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Boner's coming up.
Oh, so. Nice. So another patron member and a member of the Sworn Few MC will be up there. So very cool.
Dan's coming with him.
Okay.
That's right.
And
Dan
I
Nielsen.
think, actually, I don't remember if Houston's coming or not. I don't remember if I've seen.
So it's a surprise. There'll be at least some lab people there, and like I say, it's close. I'm gonna do everything I can to just make the ride down.
It's currently open on my schedule. Wife's going to be out of town, so I got to maybe kind of organize a couple.
Me and Lurch will do everything we can to get down there for sure.
Well, if you're making a trip of it, you could stop by the lab store on Friday on your way down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only a 4-hour ride.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Do you need me to bring you something? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
What do you?
He just wants to make sure you're doing your job.
I have some things I do want to think about ordering, but and I'll probably ride up and pick them up instead of shipping them, because why not? But yeah.
Okay.
I got to do some back wheel issues. Try to track them down.
Okay. Yeah. We'll have to think about that, because if you buy it in the store, there's tax.
Oh.
If you buy
never mind.
Yeah. If you
maybe I won't ride up and pick it up.
Well, you can still come up and visit us.
It's Union Gap tax, but
and you can come up and see what we got.
That's true.
But if it's over $100, it's free shipping, no tax.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Never mind.
And you can order. You can order it and just pick it up.
Yeah, you can do that too.
But you ordered it from your address. You know what I mean?
We might have figured something out.
See what I mean?
We'll see.
Yeah.
That way you're not taxed. Yeah. If you guys in our store, that's one of the big benefits. If you guys didn't know, in our store, you don't pay taxes if you're out of Washington state. We only have to charge taxes in Washington right now.
Yep.
And at some point, if we get big enough, we will meet the requirement to have to do that. But right now, we do not. So that's a huge benefit. When you guys free shipping and no tax, you can save quite a bit of coin shopping in the store. So, we don't mention that a lot, but it is a fact. So that's what we're talking about. If Brad buys it up here, he's got to pay tax in the store.
7.8 or so.
Lurch is giving me a sign that we do not want the IRS to see. So if you're an IRS agent listening, do not audit us. No, we are by the book.
Yeah,
we don't even take cash.
No.
For that, we just everything's on the books for us. We don't do anything like that. Because I just don't like dealing with cash at all.
I
don't like depositing it. It's just dumb.
We have to have a
cash box.
Yeah, all
Yes,
kinds
change,
of stuff. Got to go to the
just-
bank.
But
Yes, we have to pay a little bit of a service fee, right? Obviously by taking the card, but it's just
it's
so
the
much
way
easier.
it is now.
It's just so
3%
much
of
easier.
convenience.
And it's all tracked
Yes.
for us, so it actually helps us on the back end because we're not trying to add a cash sale into the.
It just complicates everything.
So sorry, I know. Who carries
Yep.
cash anymore?
Dude, I do, but I don't use it.
I do.
I do it
I
as an
haven't.
emergency, but
I
I
have an
haven't used it in years, I don't think. So
I had $20 yesterday, and then the dentist took it. So
Well,
I'm cashless again.
I had
It always
20
seems to be
Cope,
that way.
yeah.
I had $20 yesterday. My wife took it to tip the guy that was playing up at Whistling Jack's.
Yeah. I
That's what happens. You just spend it if you have it.
But you can even. He had a big banner outside.
You have your Venmo on there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's got.
They all do
three of
now.
them. He's got Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. He's got all that. So you
I was
can
thinking
tip him
about
through
this
that
the other
too.
day. I got hit up for spare change. And I was thinking, do homeless people need Venmo now?
Well, probably.
They all have
Yeah.
phones.
They got phone. Free
You get it.
phones.
You get a free phone. So why wouldn't you have Venmo? Hell yeah, that's a high tech. That's the new age. And they're not homeless.
First world
They're
problems.
unhoused.
Unhoused,
Yes,
yeah.
the
They're
unhoused.
unhoused people, Brad.
I know better.
Okay.
I ran the unhoused people task force for
Right.
a while.
yeah, no doubt. We all have been on those task forces. Okay. What else? So we'll wind it down here. Anything else you want to say? We appreciate you riding up. Number one, how was your ride up? Snowed in
It was
down there.
cold. It snowed 2 days
Dude,
ago.
Yeah.
36 degrees when I left this morning. I love my heated gear.
Yeah, buddy.
There's no other way to ride.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. After I get past Biggs, it started to warm up.
Okay.
I started unplugging my heated gear because it was getting too hot.
Right.
About the time I hit Toppenish. And it
Okay.
was a beautiful ride. Beautiful clear day, just very cold.
Yep. I rode short this morning. Just some errands. It was 40, and it was still, it's brisk in the mornings, but we are getting up in the 50s. In fact, this week we were at 77 one day, just all of a sudden. Then a couple other days 60. So we got the police motors out again. We're able to, no snow. They've swept the roads. They've washed them. A lot of that going on around
a lot
town.
of the cinders getting off and
Yeah.
starting to get ready for real riding.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were the same. 78 Tuesday, snow Thursday.
Crazy.
Yeah. You
And
guys are
6
still
inches of snow.
so weird, so strange. 4 hours away, we're not getting any of that. It's just the way the weather patterns are. I'm glad we aren't.
Yes.
I can't stand, and I was glad that things
I was
are
getting nervous.
shaping up.
I was looking at the weather forecast on Sadis Pass because that pass
Yeah,
makes me a
right.
little nervous.
Especially this time of year,
Yep.
it can still hit.
Yep. It was a little frosty up around Goldendale.
Yeah.
In the rumble strips. You
Oh,
can see
yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
frost in there. And
It's that time of
you
year.
gotta do. Yep.
Did it melt quick? Where you got 6 inches, but did it melt right
It
away?
was gone by 4 o'clock.
So it was
that
just
afternoon.
slush and shit. Just
No,
really,
it was not. It was that really big, fluffy.
big
kinda-
wet flakes, heavy
yeah,
flakes.
And so the roads were clear, even though we had 5-6 inches, and then it was all gone by 4 o'clock, like dry roads by
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Well,
It
at
was
least
crazy.
that. At least that. That's the best case scenario when you're getting 6 inches of snow. But we are moving into riding season, like you say. I can't believe
Finally.
it's only that many days till our
know.
meetup here, till we're shipping our bikes, flying into Tennessee. We've got it dialed in, though. Our trip is dialed the frick in.
Yeah, 2 months.
And I think you told us already you're not making the
I can't,
Tennessee, right?
no.
It's far, and
it's about 2 weeks off when I'm
That's
free
right.
from school. So, June 8th is actually our graduation, and
okay.
I've got a bunch of seniors this year, so I need to go to graduation. And
Yep, totally understand.
yep,
Well, hopefully we'll see you at this one. And hopefully you guys can get over to this West Coast. Any questions or anything? Of course, private Facebook group. Just hit up Brad Johnston, and he'll answer any of them for you. And we've got some surprise that I don't even know about. Some lab folks that are going to be there, and hopefully Lurch and I will. And who knows how many else will sign up from now to then. And we'll just have a gay old time, Lurch.
Well, you can have a gay old time. I'll just have an old time.
All right. Whatever, however you want to live your life, bro. It's up to you. But we
Don't ask, don't tell.
No, that's right. We love our sponsors. We love our patron members. The reason is we want to, get you to events like this. We want you to have access. We want to give you benefits. But for whatever reason, you want to support us through a flat donation. We never balk at a flat donation. We want to thank some of the following people who also, I'll note, some of these people we list in here are actually purchasing stuff from our store. There's a way you can leave a tip, which is just amazing to me. It's very humbling. Every time I see these names, I'm like, they're not only buying from us, they're leaving a tip in the store. Never expected, always appreciated, and we want to thank these folks.
We'd like to thank Mark H.O.G. of St. Augustine, Florida, Kevin Hartman of Lakeville, Minnesota, and James Ray of Rockford, Alabama.
And go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Mark Engel of Sequoia, California, James Friels of Owensville, Indiana, and David Vitale of Ontario, Canada.
Sorry, I wasn't even looking. I thought Lurch was done. I didn't realize there was three more.
Yeah, I pointed over to him. So
I was itching my eye.
Mark left a message. Mark says, Ryan and team, I too have a 2014 FLHD. You used to. Now Russell Roberts owns that. Your guidance has been invaluable and saved me a buttload of money besides. Thank you. Here's a small token of gratitude to help keep the lights on. Respectfully, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. And everybody on the list, lawabidingbiker.com/donate. If you're not just leaving a tip in the store and you just want to do a flat out donation, lawabidingbiker.com/donate. Or just go to the homepage of the website and there's a large donate button there. It helps put a little fuel in the Law Abiding Biker gas tank,
so we can keep this bitch running on down the road.
There you go, guys.
Mark actually hits on something there. The reason people are doing that, I think, is because of the community you've created, and like there's just this sense of belonging. Like everything's there and accessible, and you've made those bikes that move our souls so much more accessible because of your how-to videos and how good they are.
It's awesome. So, I appreciate that. And a lot more coming out, how-tos. We've got some really detailed how-to videos. And so you've got all the older 14 to 23s now that's there in stone forever. And now we're going to move on and a bunch of new videos. And we'll still be doing stuff we got a lot of guys with still the other bikes, and it's going to be a mix now, but definitely the 24s. We've got some really, I'm excited to get some of these videos.
The innovation in new parts is going to come for those 24s and on. And I can't wait to see what Sero does with the LEDs for those, because they got something.
Yeah, there's definitely some room for improvement on the rear end.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll come up with something
his wife
for the
last
front,
night. She slapped him.
I think there'll be the lights on the front are pretty cool. They could probably always be made better.
Right.
But there's definitely some room for improvement on the back.
Lurch is just not even, he's looking at both of us.
Not going there.
No. I'm curious, and it's going to be awesome, guys. And just a reminder, we're adding products like crazy in the store. We're Drag Specialties, Turn 14, plus we're just direct distributors for so many companies, and we can't add products fast enough. And remember, if you do have it's not in our store, we can't list everything in drag. Nobody does everything in Drag Specialties or Turn 14. If you go to online and you find it at another store that's a drag, we can get it just the same as them. And I told you some of the benefits of shopping in our store, but just hit us up over at the contact form on the store and say, hey, I'm looking for this part. It's a Drag Specialties part, and we'll get it for you. We'll send you an invoice and we'll get it shipped to you lickety split.
And people are listening, by the way. We're getting contacts looking for drag parts, or even some Sero parts that we just don't have listed. We can get those too.
Yep.
It's just we haven't had them to our store. We don't have them in stock, but we can always order them and then ship them to you. And drag stuff, we can drop ship. We can get to you quick. I mean, as soon as you get your order in, we go in and drop ship, and it's on its way. So if there's something that's not listed in Drag Specialties, just give me a part number and we can get it to you.
Yep. There you go, guys. We got access to all the same stuff the big boys do. We're just different because obviously it's just a bunch of bikers trying to help as many bikers as we can worldwide. And we actually, as you know, ride and live, eat, breathe the actual lifestyle. And I can't say that for some of the others. So when you get big, you just got to start hiring people that don't ride. I mean, it just is what it is. I get it. You know,
Only so many people in the job pool.
that's right. Yep, exactly. And you just need somebody to answer a phone. Maybe they don't need to ride a motorcycle, but we do all ride. And so we know what we're talking about. And we use a lot of the products that we actually sell. So we have an intricate knowledge of those parts and accessories. So, anything else on here, Lurch, that you want to do?
Easy one for those that can't afford to shop in the store or be a patron. It costs you nothing. Just go to lawabidingbiker.com/Amazon. That'll redirect you to Amazon. Bookmark that page. Call it Help Lab, whatever you want to call it, Amazon Lab. And every time you click through that, no cost to you, but we get a little taste.
Yep.
So easy way to support us. It costs you nothing.
Yep.
Takes less time than actually typing out Amazon, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Lurch, the other day, actually used it. We can kind of see how much affiliate income we're getting, and it's really cool. But for whatever reason, it doesn't matter what you buy, because we get a small commission in Lurch. He bought a human saddle. It's fit for a lady. And
sometimes you got to go for a ride.
He bought spurs with it, tennis shoe spurs. They fit over your tennis shoes, and a whip. And a bedroom swing, and I'm not. So I hope you had a good night last night, Rich. I hope all those arrived.
Absolutely did.
On your doorstep, lickety split. What goes on in the Lurch household stays in the Lurch household behind closed doors. Yeah, there you go. He just stares at me just like he's such a jackass.
Does your wife ever listen?
No. So when this thing first started,
11 years ago. This is the last
11 years
time.
ago, we were like maybe we might have had 10, 20 episodes, and we were over in Seattle for a concert or something like that. We had a little downtime before, and I just pulled it up and started playing it for her, so she can kind of know what we were doing. And she goes, "You guys are dorks," because she knows us well, you know. And I said, "Yes, we are," but for some reason, people listen.
That's right.
Yeah. And she hasn't listened since?
No.
So there you go.
She hasn't.
yeah. My wife doesn't either.
No.
But
My wife hears one every year or two.
She hears me talk every day. Why would she want to listen to me?
Right, no doubt. Yeah. It's a good thing they don't listen.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of stuff said here that might not be so favorable if she listens. So I'm actually very pleased that she doesn't. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out, and thanks, Brad, for riding up here. And you're riding straight back, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
I hadn't decided, but I think I will.
Okay. Well, it should be a beautiful afternoon ride by looking out the window.
I don't think I'll need my heated gear.
No, not for now, for sure. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys.